And some of these people really thought they knew you like the back of their hand. They probably told you that you would never leave them. They were so cocky and arrogant and just so full of themselves and just so sure that you would never leave them and you would never become a better version of yourself. Now, they are having a rude awakening. They having to eat every word they spoke. They are having to deal with everything they said you would never do, everything they said you would never be. Baby, you flipped the script on a lot of people in your life, including family. Some of these people didn't think that you would be this version of yourself that you are on today. This successful version. The version of you that don't need nothing from them. The version of you that don't need to confide in anybody. You don't need anybody's validation. You don't need their okay to do things. And this is another reason why people are so intimidated by you, because you don't need the okay from anybody. When you have your mindset on something, you do it. You don't need no type of validation. You don't need nobody giving you the okay or anything, baby. You just do what you got to do and you make it do what it do every time. And this is why people don't like you. People can't stand you. And I'm talking about family members included. Some of your family members are so intimidated by you and they've got all kinds of hidden anger, resentment, because you ended up being better than what they are on today. A lot of these people are in secret competition with you. They constantly measured your life up to theirs. And if at any time they felt like you were doing better than them, that's when the awkward silence set in. That's when they were void of any good conversation. Baby, they didn't want to tell you congratulations on your accomplishments or nothing. Some of these people will never show up for you the way that they want you to show up for them, and then let you not show up for them. They gonna read you your rights. They gonna tell you everything but a child of God, because you have boundaries and you have decided to take your power back and you are no longer checking for anybody. You are co-creating with God and He is all you need. People are looking at you crazy right now, and like I said, family included, because you have became this version of yourself that they would have never seen coming. These people had already put you in a box. Now that you are pushing past who they thought you were, oh no. Now they want to know, who do you think you are? And everything that you're doing right now, you are being successful at doing it. You would be surprised at the amount of people that can't stand you because you're successful. They've been doing the same thing for decades and they still living the same life that they've always lived. Baby, God called you on this earth to do something great. He didn't call you on this earth to sit around and have your hands stuck out and constantly worry about what other people got going on. No. You are designed for something greater. And your life is a reflection. And there are so many people right now that know that you are great. They know that you're destined for greatness. They can see how God is elevating you. They sitting back watching your every move. And some of them won't ever say nothing, baby. They won't hit that like button. They won't drop down in your comments. They won't help you succeed. They won't give you information that they know you would need to make it to your next level. Baby, they'll keep you from receiving that information. All because they don't want you to become a better version of yourself that would outrun them. This is why it is best to be quiet. It is best not to tell anybody anything, because the moment they start figuring out what you got going on, that be the very moment they start measuring your pockets up to theirs. Being monitoring spirits, asking you about your personal information. You don't owe anybody anything personal about you. You don't got to tell nobody nothing. The enemy is running rampant out here on today. He'll jump into anybody to slow you down. This is why my best policy is privacy. I don't want anybody in my business, and I am for sure not going to be in theirs. I don't want to know what you got going on. I don't want to know how you making your money. And I really don't want to know where you live. I don't want to know any of that stuff because I don't want anybody knowing my business. Don't come to my house. Don't ask me how I'm making my coins because it's none of your business. The enemy be trying to figure out some type of way to get you in the middle of a roadblock. He know that you got his demons in a chokehold. He know that it ain't nothing he can do to mess with you. So now he want to try to jump into the people that's close to you. He want to use them to monitor your life to see what kind of information he can get them to get from you. You don't owe anybody nothing because these are the very people that wanted to see you down and out. And if they didn't want to see you down and out, they don't want to see you on top. That's for sure. And now that God has elevated your life, baby, these people are stuck looking crazy right now because they thought they knew you. They thought they knew you like the back of their hand. They thought that they would always be able to say that they got one up on you. They thought they would feel comfortable with your life being small. Baby, God done a whole Uno reverse on them. And now your life looks completely different than what they thought it was going to look. These people are going bonkers right now. They don't know whether they coming or going because they didn't prepare for this. See, they prepared for that smear campaign. They prepared for that humiliation ritual. They prepared for all them lies. They knew just exactly what they was going to say and how they was going to say it. But now that God has done a whole 180 in your life, he has flipped the script on these people. They wasn't prepared for this one. They didn't see this coming, see? And you out here shining as bright as a diamond. You out here shining just as bright as the sun. And now they trying to figure out, what are you doing? How did you push past all the lies they told on you? How did you survive that smear campaign and that humiliation ritual? How did you survive this stuff? God kept you 10 steps ahead of them the whole entire time, including family. He gave you one up on these people. You have been able to see these people with your spiritual eyes for a long time. See, the whole time they was trying to one up you in the physical realm, God kept you one up on them in the spiritual realm. So you could see these people and what they were doing the whole entire time. Keep your grass low. Keep it low. So you can see these snakes. And you don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe people information about your life. And you don't owe them a seat at your table. Because they already showed you who they were. I love you. You're going to be all right.